Court of Appeal ruled that Shamima Begum can return to UK to fight for citizenship. A quick refresher. Miss Begum is one of 3 East London schoolgirls who travelled to Syria to join the Islamic State group in February 2015. She was born in the UK to parents of Bangladeshi heritage and was 15 when she left. Miss Begum travelled via Turkey to IS headquarters in Raqqa, where she married a Dutch recruit. Miss Begum, now 20, lived under IS rule for more than 3 years. She was found 9 months pregnant in a Syrian refugee camp in February 2019. The baby later died of pneumonia, and Miss Begum said she had previously lost 2 other children. After she was found, and then Home Secretary Sajid Javid cancelled her British citizenship on security ground. I remember when this entire event took place and people were vile. Now, if you're one of those people who supports cancellation of her British citizenship, please hear me out. The first thing I would like to say is, she was 15, man. She was 15. What do we do in UK for non-adult offenders? Well, one of the worst cases in modern British history was the murder of James Bulger, who was only 2 years old back in 1993. That murder was committed by 2 10-year-old boys, Robert Thompson and John Venables. They were found guilty on 24 November 1993 and sent to detention and released at age 18. Oh, and we, the taxpayer, paid to have new identities for these 2 killers. Now, I'm not arguing Bulger case here. I agree with it. There is not much one can do when it's a juvenile. And as a free country, we cannot have different laws for different people. That is it. I absolutely detest killing. I find it especially abhorrent when it is done in the name of religion. Being an agnostic, I think most people fall for this religion. Why should a young, impressionable mind be any different? My second point, she is our problem, and we have to deal with it. I can understand Sajid Javid's stance as being completely political. Now, I will not dare assume that he is Muslim from his last name, as my last name is also Muslim. Begum is also a Muslim surname. My guess is, if Sajid Javid played this as any normal sensible being, he would be labeled by a certain group as pro-Islam, and that will soon have Sharia law in UK. Assholes. So we denied her citizenship based on, well, under our law, someone can have their citizenship stripped by the Home Secretary for the following reasons. It can for the public good and would not make them stateless, or the person obtained citizenship through fraud, or their actions could harm UK interest. Miss Begum was stripped of her citizenship for the public good reason. Under international law, it is legal to remove somebody's citizenship if they're entitled to citizenship of another country. In February, a tribunal ruled that removing Miss Begum's citizenship was lawful because she was a citizen of Bangladesh by descent. However, in February 2019, Bangladesh's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said Miss Begum was not a Bangladeshi citizen and there was no question of her being allowed into the country. Back to, she is our problem. Let's deal with her. We can't wash our hands off. Bring her back and make her face justice as we would do to anyone. If you feel inclined to post comments on how she deserves it, well, I just hope you never know anyone personally who did something super stupid when young. Oh, also, this has nothing to do with race or color of skin. Beginning in 2012, hundreds of girls and women traveled to Iraq and Syria to join the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, ISIL, becoming brides of ISIL fighters. While some traveled willingly, others were brought to Iraq and Syria as minors by their parents or family. Some of those women subsequently acquired high public profiles, either through their efforts to recruit more volunteers, when they died, or because they recanted and wished to return to their home countries. Commentators have noted that it will be hard to differentiate between the women who played an active role in atrocities and those who were stay-at-home housewives. Many foreigners who traveled to Iraq and Syria to join IS did so secretly. But data from King's College shows an estimated 52,808 men, women and children traveled to or were born into the areas of Iraq and Syria under IS control between 2013 and 2018. Of this, it says about a fifth have returned home or are trying to do so. Some countries like Russia and the Central Asian states have taken back hundreds of their nationals, but Western Europe countries have generally taken back far fewer, and those they have allowed to return are often children. There are also thought to be several hundred women and children from EU countries who have made their own way back. It is a horrible situation. I hope you'd agree on humanitarian basis if nothing else. If you want to watch similar content, please check out my other videos. Maybe like this one and comment, as it would help the channel grow. Subscribe to know about my future uploads. Thank you for watching. Have a safe day. Signing off.